Hi. We're not doing duck stuff again. However, I left the redeem with no cooldown, so you can honk at me all you want. We'll do... I mean, if you like the duck stuff, I could do it tomorrow stream, but today I want to finish the Wallace and Gromit power wash sim. So you can go ham on the honk today. And perhaps tomorrow. Drop frames? No. No, we're not having dropped frames. What the fuck? No, OBS, please. Come back. Not tomorrow, tomorrow in London. Nah. Well, I have got a day off on Tuesday. But we'll see how it goes. At least I'll be a VOD if you do miss. Ratsa, I see you there. Alex beat you to it. Alex beat you the first. Also, why are you in London? Why? Ew. Make good decisions, Alex, please. But yeah, I've had a 4-day weekend Tuesday, but why? Why not? I've got the day off. Okay, so for a little bit of context, I have a long weekend this weekend because I finally got some holiday allowance. I need a break, and yesterday I already had as a day off anyway because it would have been my mum's birthday. Hence part of the reason why we're doing birthday months in April for fundraising for charity. Which, reminder, link is at the top at the chat and stuff. Yes, command charity, command birthday. I will give you the link, and command CRUK for more information about cancer research and all the research that they do. They're a damn good charity that do a lot of research into a lot of cancers. So shout out to them. But also, yeah, I was originally going to be off Saturday, Sunday and Monday, but then I thought at the last minute, you know what, there's some time that I can actually get off on the Tuesday. So why the fuck not? 4-day weekend. I rarely get a 4-day weekend. Let's do a 4-day weekend. So I'm doing a 4-day weekend. Because I don't get bank holidays because I'm off on a Monday anyway, so poo me. On a Tuesday, in it, bruv. Also, I have grey hair. Well, not grey, more silver. So I bit the bullet and I was like, you know what? I really need my roots doing. Should I go to a hairdresser? Should I take a chance? Should I try like the fancy ones in the city centre that are open on a Sunday and Mondays because most aren't on? Because like usually with salons they open Tuesday through Saturday to meet demand. I bit the bullet and I decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to go back to doing it myself, and I did, and now it is beautiful and it is grey. Yes, I mean a colour. And so I'm going to try to recreate Bath in City Skylines. Oh god. As long as there's nobody pissing the Roman baths, then you're good. Build Newcastle, that'll be fun. Listen, if they can make Newcastle and Driver on a PlayStation 1 game, I'm pretty sure City Skylines could do it. It actually worked well. Really? Ooh. Ooh. Nice. So yeah, so that's how so Saturday was self-care day because... Oh, I was meant to... I just remembered I got a text message this morning from one of my mum's friends and I haven't replied. I'll reply after stream. How accurate was Newcastle at PS1? Pretty accurate, actually. Not perfect, because it is a small level, and it was actually an Easter egg, as opposed to anything else, so probably a bunch of people knocked it together, but yeah, it's actually, there's videos of it on YouTube if you're ever curious, but yeah, I mean, there's one bridge on there, it was before, there's a couple of bridges, but not the Millennium Bridge, because it was before then, but yeah. But yeah, that'd be a pretty interesting. Although, right, or you did Newcastle Pride. Oh, really? Ooh, gotta check that. So I just remembered somebody. They said it's in Fortnite, but it doesn't quite look like Fortnite style graphics. It would be more realistic to add the drunk girls everywhere every weekend around the gate. No, they go to the big market. Big market is where all the drunk girls are at. Or in my case, the drug girls that I know usually hang around Alvino's. Down towards the Tyne Bridge. Well, either there or Trillions, which is a belter of a rock bar. Are you one of the drunk girls? Probably. Probably. I won't deny it. Looks sweet, man. Began doing the tune on the computer. Howie. Fucking hell. That's terrible. Terrible by your standards, anyway. But what's new? Sorry, had to. Oh, I've lost my train of thought now. Fucking hell. No, that was it. Somebody. They said it's in Fortnite. I dispute that because it doesn't look like the graphics match up, but somebody recreated the Metro Center in one of the games. I've seen TikToks of somebody building, having built the Metro Center. So by Reddit standards, that's excellent. Okay, sure. Anyway, I'm gonna get over the game because I want to get cracking with this. Before my laptop shits the bed again, there is game. There is game. Got the moon rocket, we're going to the moon! A grand day out. Not left the house. Grand to be back on the moon grommet, though our rocket's a tad dirty from all that blasted around. While I'm off cheese gathering, perhaps we'll go get Wash Lad to apply some elbow grease. What's a Wallace and what does a grommet do? Wallace is a human, grommet is a dog. Oh, it's this guy. I like this guy. I'll be honest, this is the one Wallace and Gromit short that I've actually seen. We don't have I want to look around. How far can we go out of here? Oh, damn walls. I want to say secrets. We've got secrets in here. Finch have a graphic missing the teeth in. It's completely over my head. I'm sorry. I'm head empty. My brain's clocked out this weekend, so that's why we're finishing up Power Wash Sim today. Then again, when is my head not empty? Oh, we can actually go inside. Oh, we can. Okay, right. Well, I'm doing the outside picnic area first. Oh! Game sounds. Oswald's wash lag, one giant leaf for cleaning. If head empty, should be plenty of space for new teas. No! Be nice to me, please. Actually, no, you shouldn't be nice to me because I was actually pretty mean to you before, sorry. Now then, the commands. Here we go. Command, give the rocket an out of this world clean, please. Even sending you screenshots of Silverhead girls and all the Xenoblade give. Back in a jiffy, Gromit. No! I don't know who these people are! Here's a supply of cheese, here we come. I mean, it is a shame that the moon isn't actually made of cheese. They're all adorable though. I've never played the Xenoblade. The Chronicle sounds like it's too much. Alvis, he's just a good bro. Okay. Picnic moon cheese. There's a picnic moon cheese. Everybody should have a little picnic moon cheese. What? Okay. Here's a good question for you guys that you can find out about. If the moon was made of cheese, what type of cheese would you reckon it would be? $150 over 3 gigs just to finish the main story is not too much. Debatable. I love the fact that despite being practically like a human being in a dog suit, Gromit still has a food bowl. Like, the dog cooks, he cleans, practically has to wipe Wallace's arse, and the poor bugger still has to eat out of a dog bowl. I feel like that's a little bit underhanded here. Gromit is just a puppy. No, he's not. He's at least one. Moldy cheese because of the colour. Well, if it was moldy, there would be a lot of like green bits though. I don't know what moldy cheese looks like, unfortunately. Also, blue cheese isn't that bad, you're just cowards. I do like the fact that the bag has got cricket balls on it. You don't consider how picky you are with food. Well, to be fair, the only thing... Like, I can be a bit funny if there's a mixture of food, but if the food actually tastes good, I don't mind. But it's usually anything that's just got onions, tomatoes, mushrooms, or peppers, or something that'll just like tick off my brain. Believe it or not, I do like a good range of sushi. I know a lot of people tend to be a bit like, when it comes to sushi, but seafood is one of the main things I can get away with. And to be fair, like, I used to be super picky as a kid, but I'm actually not that bad these days. Like, I'm a lot more open to trying stuff. I want to try more stuff, so nothing for me, too much money, too little food, I don't get it. To be fair, you don't really need to eat a lot of it, because the rice does fill you up anyway. Like, rice and noodles do fill you up a lot. That's what catches you out with like a lot of buffet places, like Chinese buffets. Because you always go for like the rice and the noodle dishes above anything else. And they fill you up quite quickly. But you don't really need to eat a lot of sushi. But I love this stuff. Although last time I went for like sushi is sushi conveyor place, I nearly made myself ill because I ate way too much than I could actually handle. Well, the one place I went to, they had like a katsu chicken sando, which is like a katsu sandwich. But the way that they had it as like a sushi sando, so it was basically, instead of bread, you had like seaweed and sticky rice. Like a sushi. With a sando in the middle. And yeah, it was amazing. But because I had that, once I had anything else after, I just made myself ill. I was like, oh no. Too much! But I probably had about like seven plates of sushi stuff, including the sando. And one of them was prawn crackers as well. Or like vegan prawn crackers, which were quite nice. But yeah, essentially that was more than enough for me. Prawn crackers are nice, yeah. But yeah, you don't need. I mean, fair enough, it can be quite expensive depending on where you go. But you really don't need to eat a lot at all. You'd be very surprised at how little sushi you can eat and how full you get after. But yeah, I quite like Japanese dishes. I quite like Asian, which is quite weird for me. I do love a Thai green curry. Which is surprising because I'm not a fan of the red one. And I'm not usually a big fan. I usually don't get away a lot with spicy food. But apparently the red one isn't supposed to be as hot as the green. But I can tolerate the green better than I can the red. But I don't know if it's because the green is much sweeter in content as well, because it's a coconut curry. Who knows? I'm just weird. Gee, Starstick out there, Gromit. Sure. God, I'm really craving some Wednesday deal now. Here's where Wednesday deal wheel nearly at the Ched Gorge. We'll have a right feast. That'd be pretty amazing if the moon was just like a buffet of cheese. Oh, that reminds me. Reminds you what? Come on, don't forget to clean the picnic area. I mean, I really hope that you're not actually planning on eating out those bowls before I clean them. Because, ew. Also, speaking of food, I've found like my new favourite thing at the moment, which is French toast. It sounds fancy. It's really funny because I actually learned how. So where I'm from, we actually do have a little delicacy called eggy bread, and it is literally just fried bread dipped in egg prior to frying. French toast is just the same thing but with cinnamon added in. So when you fry it, you chuck on some cinnamon on as well. And yeah. It's nice because like anything that you like fry, pan fry, like pancakes or like stuff like waffles and that, sometimes it can get a little stodgy after a while, but French toast is just, it's not too heavy. It's a nice sweet treat. We'll get those extra bits in a minute. Yeah, what have people been up to this week? Come tell me things. My foot's got pins and needles. No, that's not good. No. There's a huge shift and 6 hours for overtime that better be paid right for. Unless I take it up with my union. Yeah. Hey. Okay, I didn't need to. Wait, was that why you were working on a Saturday? Rats. You said you were working yesterday, right? I didn't just imagine that. Yeah, no, it was yesterday. So they crap for the day, so I'll probably collapse right after stream. No. No, if you need to go rest, go rest. Don't let me be a hindrance as usual. Self-care, bitch! Self-care, bitch! Go fucking self-care yourself. That should be on the poster. Go do a self-care. Or kick your ass. Yeah. And how are you gonna like them apples, huh? Bitch. Self-care or else. Same goes to the rest of you lurkers as well. Practice self-care or I'll come and fight you. Knock you out so you can have to practice self-care. Knock you out into your bed. Tuck you in. Give you a little kiss on the forehead, good night. How about them apples, huh? Huh? I know you would if you could. Self-care or else. I mean, it sounds nice. No, but for serious, like, if you guys do feel like you just need to take a break or rest or whatever, no obligation to hang around. Yeah. Hell. A lovely crop of gorgonzola grommet, filling me boots out here. God, it's just the northern tones. Being able to see me boots. And I feel weird about it. Oh, I wish I could watch that to give the cooker a nice once over. Is that a hint? That was loud. Yeah! I'm not changing it. And the cooker needs a good scrub too. Tell her very much. I do like the fact that in the newest Wallace and Gromit movie that was played at Christmas time, there was a character that everybody lost their collective minds over and went, oh my god, Scrappy. Because it was just a minor character that popped up for a second called Ant and Dec. As in Ant and Dec, the presenters from Newcastle. And they're like, oh my god, Scrappy's a Geordie, she'll love this. So I got it from everybody, like, oh my god, Scrappy, have you seen this? They're like, yes, I know! You're like the 5th person to show me, thanks. So did you love it? Yeah, I guess I did. I haven't actually seen it though. I've just seen the clip and the reference. But I haven't actually seen the movie though. Actually no, did I say that this was the only Wallace and Gromit I've seen? A lie. A lie! I've seen Curse of the Were-Rabbit at the cinemas. Damn, I forgot about that actually. I think that came out when my brother was still living here. And what we used to do was at weekends, we used to go to the cinema together, just hang out. Most con on Twitter, Arm and Animations asked Ant and Dec for permission for the bit and they gave their blessing to the point that they given special thanks in the film's credits. I did not know that. But yeah, Ant and Dec are absolutely down with whatever. I do like the fact that people still refer to Twitter as Twitter, despite the name change. I mean, I don't think Twitter would want to ever be associated as Twitter anymore though, given the current state of things. I'm not going to go into it too much, but Swedish cinema gets Bollywood movies. I'm all for this development. Yeah. Get Bollywood movies. Hey Gumby, how you doing? How you been? also I am now tempted to get a Switch too, but oh good lord. Because there's a bunch of places that have already been talking about pre-orders. I don't think the official pre-order is opened up. It's confusing, okay? So basically, the day after the Switch 2 announcement, I found out that my workplace would have been tech stuff. They were doing an offer where colleagues could get like 5% off the console. And I thought, oh my god, I'm gonna do that. I had to put it off though, because like getting it there and then, because I thought, okay, well, I'll wait until I get money and I'll do it then. The only problem was, literally the next day, they stopped the pre-orders, and I don't know if it's because it's not official pre-order launch with Nintendo yet, or if they actually have sold out the pre-orders. And I'm like, oh no. What do I do? Because I would like to get it as a late birthday present if I could. Because I am actually kind of sold on it now. And I mean, I missed the last bunch of console launches, and yeah, the one console that I've played the most has to be the Switch. So it just makes sense to upgrade. Scandinavian Netflix have bought stuff for years, really? Huh, cool. There was one scene in Bollywood movie. Oh, they produced in England. You know what's funny? Actually, I was watching a VOD of Power Wash Sim for another channel. Just like a multiplayer one. And somebody brought up in there like the idea of, oh, how would you reckon they would promote Power Wash Simulator 2? And they were like, oh, why if you got like a super so good that's Power Wash themed, like, and yeah, I would love a Power Wash Sim super so good. That'd be so sick. Time I listen to this damn game soundtrack, it just makes me want to play Sims 4. I've been tempted to get the Star Wars expansion pack just to see what that's like. But I don't know. There's only one world you can venture into. But... Oh! Spectacle. From Birmingham, that's not north. No, Birmingham is south. That being said, with Birmingham's reputation, it should be more of a northern town. I feel like it should be a northern town. No, middle of England is either north or south. Well, there is the Midlands. But it very much is like a north-south divide, and Birmingham is in the south. North-south divide usually tends to be roughly where Sheffield is, below Sheffield. That's where you find the north-south divide. Whereas the Midlands in the middle. Because it's the mid-lands. Where everything is mid. Roughly roundabout, yeah. Then again, everywhere below Newcastle is the south. Technically speak. And Derby. Ah. Okay, cool. I'll be honest with you, you could give me a map and tell me to point out Derby and I couldn't tell you where it is. Sorry if anybody that's from Derby, but my geography's not that great. Smack dab in the middle. Crumbs! Crumbs! Rockets need even them all enough like cracker eating. In-flight cracker eating. Where's Birmingham South and Derby Midlands? Like next door neighbours. I don't know! I guess Derby's in the south then. Reckon we should get Washlad to host down the inside of the rocket hotel? Look, listen, all you need to know is that Newcastle is in the north and everything else is below that is technically the south. There you go. Done. Here's the record of spring clean, thanking you. Birmingham's business. Oh, shush. Shushy mush. Oh, I hear it. Oh my god. There's completely unfilmable books. Is that cheese dust on the rocket? It is, yes. No, it's just a bait. It could also be cheese dust, you don't know. Living in a spaceship. Get yourself away then. Go on. Hit up NASA. We're going to live in an RVL boat in space. Well, the rest of those two people that were on the space tour but kind of got stranded. And they had to undergo rehab because of the fact that the muscles, they weren't adjusted to like the difference in muscle mass when they came back. So I guess that could kind of be a problem if you're living long term on a spaceship. Nah, I wouldn't want to live in space. Two things you don't want to fuck with: space and the ocean. Leave that to the billionaires. They can just test the waters with trips into space and all that. That's what they want to do. Then they could just jog on. They could be crash test dummies. Statistically safer than the ocean. Well, fair, but also I still wouldn't want to fuck with it. I like to look at the sky, but I never really thought, yeah, I want to go up there. So, I mean, to be fair, knowing his track record with SpaceX rockets and stuff, I don't think that would be too hard. I genuinely don't think that would be too hard. Go for it all week. I'm not. FBI might, but yeah, I don't think you would need to do anything suspicious because you could just send him. I mean, to be fair, he has actually said, "Oh yeah, I'll do it. I'll send myself into space." But given that man's track record of making promises to like fight people or debate people and then backing out at the very last minute, I don't think it really holds much promise or honesty. Yeah, with kindness. Because you won't self-care. Oh my god, let me up! Please! Got shit to clean here. But no, as I said, you don't really need to make it look like an accident because SpaceX rockets just blow up anyway, and he's just all like, oh yeah, it's just part of the project. It's fine. Yeah, sure, because that's perfectly normal to blow up rockets as a test. Sure. And how much does it cost in American taxpayers? On self-care, well, that's on you. I apologize for giving a shit. Oh, I want to just clean the rocket. Where the fuck are my ladders? Is this politics? What, telling you to self-care? No, it's not political to self-care. Well, as I said, we're not really telling him. He wants to go to space, but his rockets keep blowing up. Not exactly telling him to do anything. He's the one who wants to do it. I'm just saying, maybe he should. If he's that confident in his rockets, nothing should go wrong, right? Oh, did the song command work? Because so the Capcom website actually changed how they do like the little announcements and stuff, but it's gone a bit. It worked, okay. It's gone a bit wonky, of course, with Luna because it used the announcement, but it just used Luna as like the little announcee. Oh, this is Sims 1. So all the music that you hear in here is Sims soundtrack music. This one is from Sims 1. I think it's from the On Vacation expansion pack, because that one had like holiday stuff. That's why when you hear like some kind of like Caribbean, like summery style music, some of it has yodeling in it, because it's split with like 3 different holiday destinations. One that is snowy, one that's campsite style, and one that is literally like summer beaches and stuff. Yodeling, the famous Caribbean pastime. Oh, of course, yeah. Oh, man, I need a nap already. Jesus. Believe it or not, when I was doing my hair, I was actually listening to this playlist. It's very motivational. Surprisingly motivational. No, I think I just got the inside here to do. So of course, we're going to start with the floors. Actually. This place looks cozy, grime aside. Yeah, it does. I didn't think this was the inside of our rocket, like. It has boots. That's supposed to be science fiction. I think we might find out. Okay, so we got Picnic Guide A to Z, electronics for dogs. That one's blank. Holidays, Brave New Suits, Travel Volume 2, Ideal Breaks, Travel, A Tale of Two Nozzles, Holidays, Geez Holidays, which is free. Holiday book, yes. Cheese Holidays. For Cheese and Al Gaib. There you go, that's the science fiction fix. There's 6 for dogs, yeah. We get a sip. No! Rats! The bots are at it again. Thankfully chat won't see that. Thank you! A little star. No, actually, speaking of science fiction and that idiot, I just remembered somebody like saying that the reason why he's gotten into politics so much is because he sees himself as that Paul guy from Dune. And I've just remembered about that, and I'm thinking to myself, well, actually he's more like a Leto too. He just looks like a giant ass human worm shit. Would you still love me if I was a sandworm? Dream movie fan goes back on Africa. There's so much Shelby to the few memes and bigot shaming. Yeah. Huge and attractive. Really good. I don't know why we got some good memes out of it. Ah. Can I just check you out? I don't need you here yet. I prefer if you weren't. Actually, I don't think I actually will need this stool. Way back where you found it? Nah. Why would I do that? I think it's my stool. I'll do what I want with it. One last wedge of red last time will be homeward bound, Gromit. Ah yeah, I love a shopping sprees. And you say that, but really it's more theft. You're not actually paying for money to take the cheeses home. Let's be honest. Not yours, it's Wallace's. It's mine! It's my equipment! I do what I want! I don't live by anybody's rules, screw you! Paying customer. Firstly, I might be getting paid for this, but technically I'm his robot. Secondly, what's his is mine and what's mine is mine. Hence, the stool is mine. Harper? Who? Who? Who is this person you speak of? I don't know them. Okay, so... Oh! I hope it knows that'll all be mine anyway. Because you're not alone there like me. No, I'm not. I mean, considering it was 3 playthroughs before I actually paid attention to the law. My Actually, it was kind of like 5. Don't hate me, please. Hey, I'm doing it! 88% clean! Part of me think I've got a small feeling that this isn't quite the last level. Because it kind of feels a bit too small for it to be the last level, you know? So many percentages, so many. You're right. So many percentages, so much math. I hate it. I hate math. That's so stupid. There, I said it. What are you gonna do? Come at me? Ban me first? Ah! I just realised I forgot to turn my PNG back on for. I forgot. I'm sorry. And now we're in and I realised my PNG's not active. God damn it. I'm here now though. Hello, hi. I am a ding dong, I am an idiot. Yeah, I'm actually gonna work on my PNG over the next couple of weeks actually. Because I'm gonna be off for 2 weeks from work for my birthday. And I kind of want to use the time to do a bunch of things, including that. So make hair more silver. No, it's frazzled enough already. Well, not frazzled, but I don't want to risk making it more frazzled. Although that being said, my PNG kind of fits still. So I think when some of it washes out, it'll probably be a bit more white silver than grey silver. I know! I realised this! You had me confused. I'm tired, okay? I had a full day of hairdressing. God dang. So mean to me. You're so mean to me. You bully. was enough to dress itself. I wish it was. Made my life a lot easier. You know, I just actually realized something. Like, I don't think that when you hear the singing in the original Sims, I don't think that's Simlish. I don't think Simlish was actual, like, official Sim language until, like, the second one came out. So this is just whatever. Oh, look at this framed picture of cheese. Should have this for my house. Just a framed picture of cheese. That'd be nice. Oh yeah, by the way, my activity feed is still bust. I don't know why. Get clean, please. Very much like it if you could get clean. That'll be very nice. That's good. Oh, I'm gonna stretch. Hold on. Thanks for that. Thanks. You're a real one. That was actually a pretty satisfying stretch too. Oh, I just remembered. Going back on the food chat again, sorry. There's a new bakery that's opened up near mine, and I've yet to get there. But I keep seeing the cakes on there. Cakes and pastries and stuff. They just look so nice. Cheers. I don't know whether that's a good thing or not, that you could tell, but cheers. I think that's going to be my mission for tomorrow. I haven't got much else planned, I don't think. Other than finishing crochet and working on new crochet. As one does. Look. Ratsa, it's you. Look, it's you! Found you in the game! My nose isn't that big. Was that what you wanted to believe? Hmm? Definitely that rat. You're rotund. A rotund rat. I love that word, rotund. I used to describe something in Jam Stream and I can't remember what it was for. Determined to finish this level. Finish the DLC as well. I'm almost at I am. Cooker Ariel. Cooker Ariel? Where's the cooker? Oh, that's the cooker. Oh, I got this too quickly. Okay. Rocket bait. Oh, yeah, because there's the underside here as well, isn't there? Forgot about this, actually. body panels. Oh, that thing. Rocket body nose cap. Let me up, uppies, uppies. Cheers. Upper body panels. Upper body panels. Ooh, that window needs to do. Uppies. Oh, speaking of uppies, Bailey's not doing too hot at the moment. He's fine, for the most part, but he got his fur cut the other day, and the little fella has not been happy because he's been moving around. He has a tendency to move around a lot when he's getting clipped. And it causes like a lot of nicks, so we kind of expect him to get a few nicks here and there. But he's had a whole chunk of fur taken out and it's been really irritating him to the point where he will not stop scratching it. And it's now going bright red and to the point where it's practically bleeding. Unfortunately, because in the past when he's had surgeries or anything, what we've done is we've used to just being told to put them in a onesie. So we never really had a cone for him. But we're debating whether or not we should actually get a cone. Just to stop him from scratching himself. Potholes. Maybe on the outside. Motherfucker. Where are you dirty? There. Okay, cool. A hole full of cheese and my how rocket sparkles. Watch lads at Marvel. Yeah, after all that, feeling pretty package. Set coordinates for tea time, grab it. Back to home, clean home. Hey. I'll have a cone of Bailey, please. Yep. Hey, we're done. We're done. Oh, I did lose all my progress for a bunch of the other things. Did I get... Ah, okay. We could do Muckingham Files. Shall I do a bit of Muckingham Files? Because we've got time. Dr. Parapuzzosia. I feel like that's a pun, but it's gone over my head. I didn't wishy-washers. I don't know what you saw on the way over here, but the entire Crab Bay area has been hit by a freak wave. That obviously includes a marine life conservation center. Luckily, we were pre-warned by our friends at Caldera's University Seismology Department that something was happening, so we managed to get an evacuation program going for all the open-air tanks in the aquarium. You'll be pleased to know that none of the animals were harmed. In fact, we're up 2 whelks and a starfish. Nevertheless, our swell friend made quite an impression, and to be on the safe side, we need to sanitize the place before we can reintroduce the animals and open up again. Thank you! Aquarium was big. Ooh, let's do it then. I like a good aquarium. Especially a good aquarium that actually looks after its creatures. There's a couple of aquariums in the northeast, but the one on this side of the river does a lot of conservation work to help creatures of the beach, especially seals. We get seals in the area, and oh boy, this is actually somewhat reminiscent of. Wait, hold on. How do I do that? Oh my god, flashbang! Oh my god, this is big actually. Oh wait, we can go up too? We can go in the oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna love this place. Yep, I'm sold. We're doing it. But I was gonna start with the floor. So strange seeing a center like this. It's normally so full of life. In fact, you're one of the only people to see it like this in decades. Over that time, it had an incredibly checkered path. Ooh, pray tell more. Tell me secrets. No, there's an aquarium not far from here. It's like right next to the beach. Because in the area we often get seals. There's actually a little seal hospital. So if anybody sees a seal, especially a baby seal that's been stranded, they can call up the aquarium and they can come rescue them, make sure that they're okay, and then release them once they're good. But they look after a lot of sea creatures. Which is nice. And educate the people as well about the local wildlife too. Not to get stung by jellyfish. Yeah, sea creatures that you wouldn't normally see. I'm gonna move you over here. And do a nice lovely big old line in the middle of this hallway. I want to do all the floors first. Because I love doing the floors first. Heck yeah, floors! Yeah! I don't want to go to an aquarium now. I think there's an aquarium on the other side of the river I've never been to. I think. I really want to go. I want to go to a big old aquarium. Like York or something. Now that I didn't know. I am thinking about doing a day in York. At the end of the month. Start of next month, maybe. Maybe hang out with the classrooms from art college or something there. Ooh. Back at school, no age stuff. Fair, fair. Hey, look at these clean floors. Just a shame everything else looks shite. Doing a nap now. I've had such a day. I had such a day just doing my hair. It's taken me about 6.5 hours because I started at 8:30 in the morning. I didn't get finished up till about 3. Oh, thanks for that, Alex. Welcome back. We're talking about aquariums and like super cool hair. I just spent 6.5 hours doing. Oh, the Scarborough. Yeah. Scarborough makes more sense. Seaside town. Yeah, Alex, there's been a whole thing about rats are learning English geography. Do you know Adrian from that? Who's Adrian from Derby again? Oh, the author. Okay. Yeah, I just thought I couldn't remember for a moment. I thought you just meant some random dude called Adrian. Right, I don't know. Maybe you just want to ask around random people. I don't friggin' know. I'm just gonna stick that in there for now. Do you know Ben? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you ought. Play with him. And my best friend is called Ben. Oh shit. Plot twist. Alex does know Ben. So I task him. Lives in Lincolnshire next to an airbase. Ooh. Does he know Adrian? Can you imagine ringing up? Hey, I got a question to ask you. Do you know an Adrian? Yeah, some random Swedish guy on the internet is asking if I know it, if you know an Adrian. Yeah, I don't know why. Okay, cool. Sure. Cheers. Bye. I want that conversation now. I can't remember a thing, and every house looks the same. Yep, that's council housing for you.
A wizard is never late.
Dave!
Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Dave, important question. Switch to announcement. Please elaborate your thoughts for us all. Okay, nobody else pulled that over. Hey! Just barge your way in, sir. Not even knocking niche. Oh, yeah. What? It just... Hold on. Excuse me. You can't... I love... Oh. Bailey's here. Okay, he got some kisses, he's had some cuddles. I mean, he probably is going to have to get coned. So, if you missed it, Bailey has got a patch that... Because the problem is, when he goes to the groomers, he doesn't sit still. So, this last time he was pretty much fine. Just no nicks at all. This time, absolute menace. He's got a bald patch on his neck and it's been irritating them and he won't stop scratching it. To the point where it's actually scaring him. And he's getting anxious about it. Traffic cone, probably. If I can't find a dog cop, I have to resort to desperate measures. But yeah, he's had some kisses, he's had a cuddle. And he's back again! Hi! What's the matter? I know... What's the matter? Come here. Come here. Are you gonna bark at me? Are you gonna bark at me? Come here. What's the matter? Got one if I need it. Cheers. What's the matter with you? What? You okay? You good? You alright? You just want to sit with me, do you? You want to go on your donut? You want to go in your bed? Do you want to take over the stream? Do you want to say hi to the people? Look. Say hi. Don't ask where it came from. I don't think I will. Go on. Let me go on your donut. You're just gonna stay there? Okay. You're gonna stare at me. Go, just chill. He hasn't had any food yet. Well, he hasn't had his second meal today. So we'll try and get him to eat after stream, eh? You wanna hang out with me? Yeah. You're just an itchy boy. I know you're staring at me. I haven't got snacks. I don't know what you're staring at. You're cleaning your car. Oof. Actually, my car needs a good clean. On the outside. For some reason, it keeps getting dirty all the time, and I don't know why. That being said, when I go to work, my work is next to one of the biggest main roads. It's like, I can imagine it gets quite dirty quite quickly. There's a Luna Park. Ooh, cute. Is it filled with moss though? No. Don't scratch your neck. Don't scratch your neck. Don't excuse me if I start telling Bailey off. I'm trying to get him to not scratch his neck. Now he's lying in a huff because I told him off. Hey! This is actually a pretty big level, but it's pretty straight in that it's like no, well, not many fiddly bits. Okay. So I am so excited for Nintendo Switch 2. Nice! I absolutely love everything about it regarding the features of the system, how much of a jump hardware-wise the system is, and all its new features. I also love all the games that are coming to the system, from first-party, third-party games. Just so excited for this new generation of Nintendo. And yes, I am fully aware of the current issues around certain aspects for the system. Yeah. No, I'm glad. I mean, I know a lot of people kind of got judgy, had a few choice words to say about the Switch or some of the games that were announced, but like, I'm actually hyped for it as well. Not finished yet. Oh. A deep clean because tomorrow I'm taking the beach to central London. But why though? Why are you going to London? I've been looking at pre-orders. Because there were pre-orders that were open through my work with a 5% colleague discount, but then the next day it was off, and I don't know if that was sold because it's sold out or because official Nintendo pre-orders don't happen until Tuesday. Then the thing that runs late night, I don't want to last in the tube dash to the train station. Ah, fair. That is completely understandable. But too, because you know, I wasn't asking you about the Switch, I was asking Dave about the Switch. Because Dave is a Nintendo guy, as we all know. And besides, I already know what your opinions anyway. Sort of, I think. You said you're not interested in it unless you get Xenoblade Chronicles on it. Ooh, you gotta drive past Buckingham Palace. Before Dave was even born. Heck. Oh, the little man's gone. He's gone. Alright, Rat, so what are your thoughts about the Nintendo Switch 2? They need to be so insistent about it. They potentially plotted that bit for funsies? Yeah. Why not? Wait for Dave to finish. Especially with the current economic issues such as tariffs delayed pre-order in the US, and also Nintendo did try their best to avoid the effects of tariffs as the Switch 2 was originally going to be produced in China, got tariffs also to move to Vietnam, and unfortunately recently the tariffs went up to 40+%, and Nintendo had hired people back in February of this year to handle the system and now to navigate the tariffs, but was unavoidable sadly. But overall, ... Also still looking at Scarborough. Drove across Tower Bridge. Ooh. Dave's still not done. David's still not done. No. But yeah, I did just forget for a moment about the tariffs in the US. As there's games, but be aware that all video game companies will be affected by all of this. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. But what gets me, the worst thing, and I don't mean to get political here, I'm sorry, but I am gonna get political for a moment. The thing that gets me the most is the fact that the tariffs were calculated not because of what the other countries were taxing America, but because of the deficit that was calculated of what America owes them or something, like a calculation including that. And that actually has nothing, because like with the UK, we actually tax US imports 4%, not 10. Calculate at half whatever the countries are charging. Yeah, that's it. Also, hello Sunny. Welcome in. We've been mad enough to handle Central London, you are, yeah. Identify 2 areas that could be where we stay, but none of them really looking for. I also love how expressive just how all game franchises will be, like how Donkey Kong had a character redesign and is able to be so much more expressive compared to his past design, and how all Mario Kart could be so much more expressive now. Yeah. Yeah. Back on the Switch news, away from the whole political stuff, it does look really, really good. Like, I am impressed with, like, Mario Kart World looks impressive. I love the fact that it kind of has, gonna go back some years. No age talk, by the way, just a heads up. It's going back to like Need for Speed Underground kind of vibes, where it's like open world, like racing, but like it kind of just like drive into whichever races you want to go to seamlessly. I love that aspect. I love the concept of it. It's just like drive it in. And then knockout phase as well. That seems so class. Like a whole like gumball rally kind of thing, but like knockout at stages. I love that. Like hell yeah. I want that. Why are you using the white nozzle? I just feel like it. I just feel like it. I'm just feeling it. Just a good spread. Well, the fact that the system can handle a game such as Cyberpunk 2077 for a technical standpoint is absolutely incredible. Oh, another race I can't wait for is Fast Fusion, which is spiritual to successor to F-Zero. Good spread. Yeah. Oh, all those pings. All those pings. Okay, confession. Little bit of a power wash confession. I actually don't enjoy the Trident nozzle. I don't know what it is. I don't... There's just something unsatisfying about it to me. I'm sorry, I can't get away with it. I'd like more spread on the nozzles. Yes, you could laugh about that one. But no, I am impressed. I do like the look of I have so many games that fail this menu because of all the hidden gems games that I found recently. Ooh. Yeah. I am hoping that the backwards compatibility does extend to like a good heft of games. Because, although that being said, they stopped updating Animal Crossing for some time now, and I'm hoping it's on the back of a version of Animal Crossing for the Switch. I had thought about getting Tears of the Kingdom for the Switch, but then I thought to myself, well, Switch 2 is announced now. If I can get that, I'll just play Tears of the Kingdom on that. I have issues at the moment, but they're working on getting those games working properly. Yeah. Yes, Animal Crossing both working. Although, Tomodachi Life hype. Now, okay, I'm just gonna say this. I know not every company is perfect. I know that they still have their issues, but it does sound to me like Nintendo are listening to people about what they want. Or at least listening in a way that's gonna make the fans happy and their pockets happy, kind of way. Like Tomodachi Life. Like, got Deltarune Chapters 3 and 4 announced. And also there was Hollow Knight, oh, was it? Silk Song. That was it. Hollow Knight Silk Song was also included in there. For a glimpse, no actual formal release date, but it's in there. Make the voice out. Yeah, yeah. The voice chat, the game, including the GameCube on the online service. The Pro Controller finally having a headphone jack. Oh, I didn't notice that. There was one thing that kind of made me chuckle a little bit, and that was the inclusion of the camera. Because when I saw the Mario Party with the camera integration, I couldn't help but think of the PlayStation 2's iToy. That's going back some years if anybody remembers that. No age talk. Oof. It's a terrible company, currently only doing remakes and bad remasters on the system that's function. And the competitors said back in 2017 for a price that was decided to set before tariffs. You have been seeing aggressive marketing which are targeting children with their toys. The games will be gone. The Switch 2 service go down, you will be able to Apple cool since you can't legally play the original trilogy anymore. Oof. Ratsa. I mean, to be fair, you said about the tariffs. Nobody kind of predicted the tariffs to come through as to how they were. And I mean, like, yeah, you're right about, of course, the online store stuff, but I suppose one argument you could make against that is that when you look at how many video games are actually in the eShop right now, Like, they just put all sorts of games and stuff onto the eShop. I won't lie. Like, no, as I said, no company is perfect, but by far and large, there are much worse companies than Nintendo. Need a more expanded on play of GameCube and N64 games. I think GameCube has 3 games in the library. GameCube's not even out yet, though. It literally has happened because the current Switch is towards the end of its life. In fact, this has been something that's happened since the SNES. Yeah, because usually with consoles, they tend to only have a usual lifespan is usually about 5 years, isn't it? Before they make the next one. Yeah, that's always been a thing though, with like the Switch Online stuff, like with the actually, you know what, I'm just gonna finish this. With the Switch Online stuff, they're constantly updating it. Like literally I loaded up and then I actually loaded up my Switch yesterday because I haven't touched it in a while, and literally like there was about like 20 games added to the Game Boy one since I last opened it up, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess, thanks. I don't know if I'll play any of these, but thank you. I chose Breath of the Wild, which review? No. Breath of the Wild was a brand new title at launch. And yeah, that hyped that as part of the GameCube thing, because that was actually a game that a lot of people wanted on the Switch. And the main title that they're doing for launch for the Nintendo Switch 2 is Mario Kart World. That's the primary game that they're pushing. Breath of the Wild was never released for the Wii U. And I know that because that was my very first game. That was my very first Zelda game. I never played anything before that. I actually remember the announcement trailer. I think this room's done. And also thinking about like the whole like paying for online to get the emulation of previous console options. I mean, they're pretty generous by the fact that it's like you pay for the subscription for online and you get the entitlement to play all the games that are available. Yeah, fair enough, I can understand of course what you mean about the eShop thing, but when you look at it from the perspective that with the PlayStation Plus you have different tiers which are available for different PlayStation, PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3 game entitlements. So in that aspect you have 3 different tiers, but you have to pay higher prices to get more backwards compatibility games. Whereas with that's like starting from like £15 a month, whereas Nintendo Switch, that's like £3.50 here. and you get everything. There's nothing like behind, like, oh yeah, well, I suppose with the GameCube and N64, yeah, you have to pay a little bit more, but like for the most part, the previous ones are under that online subscription. You get the subscription, you get those emulators. But the Ratsa, the GameCube library isn't even open yet. Hold on a minute, actually I'm gonna look at something. I'll look at something, bear with me. Bear with me, sorry, I'm going a little bit quiet here. Nintendo Online and expansion, let's have a look. Okay. So it says here, at least here in the UK, no discussion for a Twitch chat. I mean, I know I can appreciate that, but I'm just saying. From Nintendo Online. Bear with me a second. Let's have a look. So I know it's $3.50 for the standard subscription. What about with the expansion? Okay, so with the expansion, Nintendo Switch Online and expansion, it's a 12-month subscription, but it costs $33.87, the equivalent of £2.92 a month. Considering that it's $17.99 for just the subscription, it's not terrible. It's definitely not $80. Not like it includes children, but for choose. Well, I can see some of the aspects of the toy stuff, Dave, with like the Nintendo label and the amiibos and stuff like that, like the extras. But yeah, there's quite a lot of adult games as well that are on the Switch, and well, interesting adult games on the Switch. If you look at the e-store. But yeah, I think before this discussion gets out of hand, I think we just need to take a step back from this. I mean, valid points from both sides, but I think it's just... because I think it is kind of a little heated, you guys. games did want to show they appeal to everyone, such as Nintendo label bring creative. Yeah. And I could see it. I don't think it was a terrible idea, but yeah. You can't say that Nintendo don't experiment. Yeah, I could guess hermit crabs, look! Social crustaceans, shell changers, omnivoric scavengers. Oh my god, Jessica. Guys, can we appreciate the names of the hermit crabs? Jessica Crabbit, Krabby McCrabface, and Silent Ted. Look at Krabby McCrabface. Jessica Rabbit. Jessica Crabbit looks like a cutie. Nothing matters but power wash. Power wash, yes. Hey, Kaza. I would prefer the two of you to if you're gonna have a discussion to Discord, do it in the DMs, okay? Because I don't want to. I'd have a civil discussion if you're gonna do it as well, please. The Crab Bay Marine Life Conservation Centre was opened in 1904 by local benefactor Phil Anthrop. Go solve it via mud wrestle. Yes. That's how you solve everything with a mud wrestle. Legend has it that it was inspired by his tearful daughter who found a 5-legged crab on the beach and demanded something be done. No, you're a civil discussion. Do people still have those? Apparently. For mud wrestling. Whatever the reason, Phil's money kept the place going for the first 20 years or so. Trial by pillow fight. Decides to chat onto important things, yes. Thank you, Kaza. But yeah, I mean, I'm not one to stay away from, of course, a discussion about stuff, especially when it comes to capitalism, because capitalism sucks ass. Let's be honest. But I just don't want things to be into a full-blown argument in my chat, please. So I would prefer it that if there is going to be the discussion and things are going to get a little intense, I would take it off the chat and just talk it out in the DMs, the Discord and stuff like that. Okay? Like it's a week until my birthday. Wait. Oh yeah. Wait. I got 2 weeks? 2 weeks tomorrow till mine. Yes. Big hotel side pillow. I'm ready. Can I say one more thing? Just one more, but then we're gonna stop the discussion here, as I said, before it gets too heated. One more thing. Memory foam would do some damage, not memory foam. It remembers the people that it came after. I feel like memory foam could do some damage. Remembers my thing, which is why I got the... Yeah. Right, what we've got? Rock Life, Leopard Sharks, Crab-based Stingrays, and Volcano Crabs. Duskblood is being made for Nintendo Switch 2, which does show again that Nintendo's just talking. Yeah, I saw about Duskblood. Which is pretty mad, the fact... I mean, like, I get what you're saying, but it's pretty mad that FromSoft are making a Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive fring game. That's nuts. You're always freaking me out. I've never seen a volcano crab. Oh, I tell you what, crabs do freak me out. Friggin' spider crabs. You know, 6-foot long crabs. Oh, Jesus Christ, no. No, 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 no. There's one of those in a museum in Newcastle. The Hancock Museum. Absolutely not. I hate going near that thing. I know it's dead, but still, not the point. You know how weird that company history is. Yeah, cause yeah, love hotels. I knew about the playing cards. Did not know about the love hotels. I'm gonna look that up after. Don't get any funny ideas, but I am definitely gonna look that up anyway because I want to know that history. What the fuck? Know about Linda? No, I didn't. This is how and this is how I find out. And also what? Okay, yeah, I have to look into this. What the fuck? I knew about the playing cards. I know they turned the very first headquarters into a hotel based around the history. Let's go look at the Blowfoot. I mean, to be fair, there has been a bunch of TikTok influencers who have been going like into love hotels and showing them off. It tends to come up on my feed. I don't know where it came from. Probably because I keep getting loads of TikToks about Japan in general. Yeah, no, it's not the museum. It's not the museum. There is the original headquarters being turned into a hotel. Like, they've got like loads of stuff, including original playing cards, like displayed in there. It's not the museum. Yeah. Really have covered all levels of adult play. In China and Korea. Ooh. Yeah, I mean I can see kind of why. But the thing is though, is that they don't look too bad. And you get free food and drinks in there and I mean they don't look overly I mean there is that one that's actually like covered in like donuts and sweets and stuff. Right. I'm part of the exhibit now. I'm a rock crab. But yeah, I think I need to look up the history of Nintendo because genuinely, what the fuck? I did not know about the taxi service or the love hotels, so yeah. Go before Mario that goes over everything in the history. Thank you for the shout. I will absolutely check that out. And the passage to see my own list feels fabulous. That's happened to me a couple of times, Alex. It really does. Like Okay, so for a little bit of context, my car actually used to be my mum's before she passed away. And of course I was always passenger princess anytime I was in the car. But since actually driving the car myself, I always feel out of place when I'm not driving it. Like the other week when the car... Oh, actually, did I mention about that? My car battery dying just before I was getting a... No, actually, no, that was last Saturday. That's why. I thought with it... Yeah. Non-Switch Nintendo. Yeah, we're talking about Nintendo Love Hotels now. Did I get a new battery? Yes. Got a new battery, got it fitted in on Monday. But yeah, I had to, because we've just got the car started back up by boosting it with my dad's car. My dad was like, well, I'll take the car back and I'll come collect mine. But he had to drop me off at my job in the car. I was like, that just doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel right. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, case something to note. Don't bring up Nintendo around Ratsa. Ratsa has a vendetta against Nintendo, clearly. There's a minifigure on my dashboard. Ooh, which minifigure did you have? Honestly, I was just out here having a good time, and then I just wanted to talk about the Switch. That's all. No fun. No, I mean everybody's entitled to their own thoughts and opinions and stuff. But yeah, as I said, we're gonna get a tense discussion. Take it to the DMs. I just want to vibe. So I have opinions, just be ready that other people have different opinions. But yeah, but not to the point of having arguments, guys, please. My Roger was probably old enough they stopped selling it in the UK. What? Jesus! Tiny Anya. Tiny Anya. Oh. Also, do be careful if you. I am gonna just pop that one in the Discord. I am just gonna delete that because I don't want you getting doxxed there or anything. Okay. Doesn't still sell it though. Oh really? Post it in Discord, Alex. Okay, take it to the DMs, guys. Please. Maybe I can't come by Monolith. Yeah, no, I mean, again, I can appreciate discussion, but I don't want there to be full-on arguments, okay? I know things were getting a bit tense there before, but seriously. When's the GalaxyCon? Ooh, nice. How was it? Oh. Oh, Paletta, goddamn it, Ratsa. Look out the front window and Jojo does. I see where you were going with that. Yeah, absolutely. Then for 2 days, yes, instead of 1. Oh, nice. But she's still flipping French doors so they can judge the neighbours. Yeah, oh bless you. Slowpoke staring at them, yeah. I have a sleepy Eevee that just sleeps on my dashboard. And it's the cutest thing. If those that speak French, oui. David, I was going to say I have a very good question. One sounds like a remake, and also sounds like a remake, and Monolith doesn't have the license for the latter. And then Nintendo no interest in the latter, and maybe no license for the former. Oh, okay. So it's a licensing thing. They speak badly. Oh! Hang on, let me pronounce this right. Jungle Skug. Jungle Skug? That's it, I'm sorry. You're doing your best. No, I have Betty, the emotional support bee, who sits on the dashboard as well. She's been there since day one. I have Sleepy Eevee, who's just vibing, just on the dashboard as well. I don't really have anybody else actually. But I daren't have too much because I don't want to get too carried away. Sleepy Eevee just sleeps on the job, but it's cute. I mean, some celebrities from my childhood were so surreal and fun. No Charles Marin. Charles Martinet, sorry. But I'm glad you had a good time and I got to meet some cool celebrities though. Everyone was even Sweden a few times. Oh. Battery dying, no worries. Go charge. I remember the car. No, it's good. It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. I mean, to be fair, since replacing the battery, there's been a big improvement in the car, so I'm happy it actually got sorted. Like, for some reason, it seems to, like, be less fidgety when it... with the clutch control? Which is weird, but okay, I'll take it. Past the shelf in the car covered in tiny teddies, and then a car got someone and oh no! Set on fire with the teddies inside! Drive-by wire clutch. I don't know. Like, it just seems less rattly and less... Because the thing is that since the clutch got replaced, every time I do clutch controls on the car, it tends to rattle like it's about to blow up. But since replacing the battery, it doesn't seem to do it as much. Still does it a little while, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna blow up. It just feels like it's in, like, clutch bite kind of thing.
We're ready to believe you!
Thanks. I need someone to believe in me. Kaza. I changed my nails. I got a new gel polish. just this week, and I had to put it on, and it's really, really nice. It's like an oil slick kind of colour, like teal and purple, like colour shift kind of thing. It's so nice. There's something made with vendors, cosplay artists, and various events going on. So cool, like they had an arcade, cosplay contests, different panels, random meetups, tattoos, and piercings. Got a celebrity signature, they can make it permanent. A local animal shelter had dogs for adoption, late night stand party, 18 plus markets, cosplay, wrestling, drag queens. Ooh, that sounds fun. Yeah, so it's like colour shift. It's like, it's kind of like purple at its base, but like it shifts to like teal, like a turquoisey colour, and it's glittery too. I'll send you pictures after stream. Nail appointment in the tree for my birthday. I'm getting nail art done. Ooh, you have to show me. You're gonna have to show me. But no, I'll send you pictures of their colour shift. I'll post it in the Discord. But honestly, like, I love this kind of colour shift shade. So like when I saw it, I was like, ooh. It was either that or another cat's eye shade. Another like magnetic shade. And I thought, couldn't stop thinking about it. So I was like, you know what, I'll just get it. And honestly, it's so much. When you see it online, it doesn't like really show like how pretty it is until you get it on your nails. It's like, I'm being a real DIY princess this year. I've actually I'm doing my own gel nails. I did my own hair today again. First time this year I have. Is this productivity, guys? Or is this hyper independence because I've got so little money right now? Also, for the record, the only reason I'm doing my hair this time and I'm not going to my hairdressers is because my hairdresser retired. So it's just no longer doing hair anymore, and I'm a little bit put out by the... Because now I don't have a hairdresser. Other than me. I am my own hairdresser again. But I am back to like a silver grey colour now. Which is actually my usual white, but I used like a lower peroxide so I didn't actually burn off all my hair. And to be fair, it actually looks better. But it was always silver. Well, it's more like a white silver. This is a little bit like more grey silver. So it's a bit darker than it usually is in the past. But I'm vibing with it. I love it all the same. Rats up, please. I think I'm gonna call it a day because it's been 2.5 hours. And getting tired. But we got all this done so far. And we got all of this to go. All of this. 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 And all of this. It's a big level. Did take photos of content if you want to see. Yeah, post them in the Photo Bombs channel. But thank you guys for hanging out. I know it did get a little intense. Don't forget the donations as well. I am still taking donations through until, well, somewhat the end of the month. I told you it was... That's what she said. It's as big as sea life in Scarborough. Being on it for one, I only sent a few, which is my Google Photos. I'll probably just delete the Google Photos thing eventually because of storage space. Oh heck. No, just post what you can. The more the merrier, but just do your best. But yeah, I am taking donations for cancer research this month for birthday. So don't forget that. And I am going to look to see who's doing a way to post albums without taking up space. Yeah. Wish there was an easier way to post videos. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Ah, heck. Shall go over to my fellow Geordie, the Viking. Because he's currently doing split fiction with Pixie Lemonade, who is also a good time. Ratsa, the raid calls, please. Thank you. There's a fairy, their name is Bailey, but if it's a Dot the dog. Oh, gotta take a pic with them. And they also have panels, nice. And what it was on the history of the history of Furbies? You mean Furbies as in the annoying little creatures that woke me up at 3 o'clock in the morning, even though he was on like a little bed thing? The little Furbies. Oh god. Yeah, before we get into a whole thing about Furbies. Yeah. That's right. That's my villain origin. Sorry, it's mine too. Anyway, raid. I'm gonna raid Vikings. So get your raid calls in. There's a Roll Marianne streams. Yes. Yes, and we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid. We're gonna raid. We're gonna raid. Raid! Yes. Anyway, I'll be back on tomorrow. See you then. Love you. So long. Thanks for fish. Bye!
The last ever dolphin message was misinterpreted as a surprisingly sophisticated attempt to do a double backward somersault through a hoop while whistling the Star-Spangled Banner. But in fact, the message was this. So long, and thanks for all the fish.